Disney has found themselves once again involved in controversy surrounding Rachel Zegler, which basically has been since they announced that she would be Snow White in their next live action animation bastardization. Because that's what this is. They were proud to say, look, we have so much diversity, the first Latina Snow White. And Rachel Zegler went on to shit all over the original movie, to shit all over Disney itself. And of course, they tried to backpedal some of those things. It didn't work. Rachel Zegler is one of the most unlikable actresses in Hollywood right now. And that's saying something. So when she went out there in the aftermath of the election, had a meltdown on Instagram and attacked Trump supporters, she caught a lot of backlash for it. Disney faces backlash over Snow White star Rachel Zegler's Trump comments, unhinged and a liability. Well, less than 48 hours after this really started going viral, Rachel Zegler has issued an official apology on her Instagram. And here it is from Rachel Zegler. Hi, everyone. I would like to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared from my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding, and I am sorry I contributed to the negative discourse. This week has been emotional for so many of us, but I firmly believe that everyone has the right to their opinion, even when it differs from my own. I am committed to contributing positively toward a better tomorrow. Like, the mouse absolutely called her up and said, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Haven't you caused us enough problems? Your movie is going to flop. It costs us over $300 million to make. It has over 1 million dislikes on YouTube, and you're still sticking your foot in your mouth. There's no doubt in my mind that she was forced to give this apology.
1000%. And as we've seen a lot of cringe apologies on like YouTube and things like that from YouTubers that don't mean anything, they don't care. This is probably the single most pathetic apology I have ever seen. Nobody believes this is legit. No one. Now, again, if you go back to her initial comments that she's quote unquote apologizing for, she had no problem mentioning how much she hates Trump supporters and President Trump and how she wishes them no peace, yada, yada, yada. There's no mention of Trump or his supporters in this post right here. None. Not one single mention. And that tells you everything you need to know. And then, of course, Ryan, you broke it down about like historically all of her posts are all lowercase. She types like that, all lowercase. Whereas this looks like a professionally typed up thing that she was delivered. She might have tweaked a thing or two about it, but maybe she didn't. And she just uploaded it right there.
Yeah. So I pointed this out last night, and this is how this is all of her stories on Instagram, not just specific to this thing. This is all of her stories ever. She doesn't capitalize shit. That's just not what she does. Regardless of whether it's something at the beginning of a sentence or whether it's an I, she does not capitalize things. These are all of her posts, right? That one's a little bit blurry, so it's tough to see. But all of her I's, beginning of the sentence, it's all lowercase. That's how she posts. Not this one, though. Because this is written for, and she fucking copy pasted it. I guarantee you. Guarantee it.
A very insincere person. She's a fake. She's a phony. When you are one of the most unlikable people in Hollywood, that is a true accomplishment. That may be her best accomplishment. That may be her most impressive accomplishment, to be one of the most unlikable people in Hollywood. And Disney's finally realizing, hey, you can't alienate half the fucking country, over half the country at this point in time. And they're finally getting involved. It's their fault that they're in this position to begin with. So I don't have any sympathy for Disney. This entire project is going to massively fail, I think. And they deserve everything that they're getting right now. So I don't think we're going to hear anything else from her on social media for a while. Until when does this movie release?
March 21st, 2025.
So we've got, another 4 or 5 months where I don't think you're going to hear much from her in terms of political stuff or anything like that, because clearly she's under contract. Disney's facing this lawsuit from Gina Carano, and little stuff like this is making their life miserable. But again, nobody should feel sorry for them. They get what they deserve. They brought on in this type of culture and this type of mindset, and now they're paying for it big time. So no sympathy from Disney for Disney at all. You'll love to see it.
It's a great timeline right now. The past week has been glorious.
Yeah, it really has. I still can't believe what we've witnessed in the past week and a half. It truly is something else, man. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better from here on out. These next 3 months are going to be wild, man. Leading all up to the inauguration on January 20th.